Hi, this is Claude Whitaker at the Sweeper Store in Wooster, Ohio. I'm your local Riccar dealer. I want to talk to you right now about our best single motor upright vacuum cleaner, the most powerful, best made upright vacuum cleaner that you can possibly buy. I'm pretty darn sure of that. It's the R20UP. So it's the Ultra Premium Riccar Vibrance. And here's what's great about this machine. I'm going to be talking about different features that are on here. First of all, it's all made in America. The company's been around for about 90 years. We've been selling them for about 30 years. Okay, but here's something that's different from this vacuum cleaner from previous editions. What happened was just several months ago, people started buying carpets that were frisee carpets, and they were buying carpets that were made of, Mohawk carpets. And the problem with that is the vast majority of vacuum cleaners out there, when you start pushing them on those really thick carpets, they would just bog down and be impossible to move. So what Riccar did is they completely redesigned all of their uprights. And this is the highest end, best made single motor upright that we could possibly find. And here's what it's got going for it. First of all, you open this up right here. It's got a HEPA filter bag. Now this looks like a cloth bag, but it's not really cloth. It's HEPA filter material. It really doesn't leak any dust at all. And it also keeps the inside of the motor from getting clean. So everything goes into the bag first. None of the dirt ever goes into the motor. None of the dust ever goes into the motor. Now, the motor that's inside of this machine is a dual fan, 12 amp, all metal motor with dual ball bearings. The dual fans on carpet, it doesn't make that much difference if you're doing carpet, but having two fans on your motor, if you're using it on upholstery, it gives it about 50% more power and more suction on upholstery and on steps and cleaning out your car. So there really is a big advantage to having two fans on your motor instead of just one fan. And the other advantage is that more air is being forced in through the motor. Now in an all metal motor, first of all, they don't overheat very much because metal is a conductor of heat, so the heat dissipates away from the inside of the motor. But if you have, so it runs much cooler. So if you have two fans, now it's forcing more air in through that motor, so it's even running cooler, so it lasts longer. And that's why this machine has a 6-year warranty on every single thing. Okay? Now everything goes into the bag first. Then there's this white filter is actually a charcoal filter underneath, so that'll help get rid of any odors that happen to go through. And this is a washable filter. And then the air goes through the motor. Then the air goes through this HEPA filter right here on the exhaust. This is a sealed HEPA filter. Air can't go around it. It has to go through it. And in fact, this is such a good filter that the front right here is perfectly white. Even when this is completely filthy and needs to be replaced that day, this front will still be completely white. No dust leaks through this filter. So eventually this will get grayish and yucky-ish, and you do need to replace this filter. But because you have a HEPA filter bag, it takes quite a long time for these filters to get very dirty. And that just pops in like this. Okay. And right here you've got a switch, goes from carpet to bare floor. What you're doing basically is you're disengaging the brush. And the brush is an all-metal roller brush. It's got replaceable brush strips right here. One of the great things about these brushes with replaceable brush strips, first of all, when the brushes wear down every 5 or 10 years, you don't have to replace the entire roller brush, which is a very expensive brush. In this model, it's I think $79 for a new roller. All you have to pay is $19.95 if you buy the machine from us. For $19.95, we replace the brush strips for you. You might need that every 5 or 10 years. Also, it has a permanent belt. So in other words, have you ever had a belt break on your vacuum cleaner? Well, this one won't, because it's got steel cords running through it. It's called a serpentine belt. So there's grooves that belt runs through, so it won't slip, it won't fall off of the roller brush, and it'll never break. And if it ever does break, we do replace it for free. All right? But this brush is the best quality roller brush that we could possibly find. It'll comb through even the toughest Berber carpeting, even the new carpets, the frisee and the other different kinds of carpeting. It'll comb through all those kinds of carpet, and hair won't wrap around the brush, which is a really good thing. If you have pet hair, hair won't wrap around the brush. String will, but hair won't, which is a good feature. Okay? It's got about, on the attachments in the back right here, this has about a 9-foot reach. First of all, this will extend out like that, which is all metal extension wands, but this will go out about 9 feet altogether, which is a really good reach for a vacuum cleaner. It also has a nice long 40-foot cord, which is, well, substantial. A 40-foot cord is substantial. Okay, it also has the world's longest crevice tool and upholstery tool right there. So it's one of our best one of our best vacuums, and certainly the best single motor upright that we could possibly get. Along with the Riccar, when you buy a Riccar vacuum cleaner, we do the following things for free if you buy from us. We give you lifetime free labor. Now, in addition to the factory warranty, which is 6 years, we give you lifetime free labor, meaning we never charge you for labor. If a dog chews through the cord in 10 years or something, we charge you for the part, but we never charge you for labor. On these, if a belt ever breaks, it's replaced for free. If a light bulb ever burns out, it's replaced for free. We give you a dozen bags to go with the Riccar when you first buy it, so you're not going to have to buy bags for another several years. Also, you get free annual tune-ups. Bring the Riccar in once a year, we'll give you a free tune-up, which consists of a new bag, we'll replace the light bulb, we'll tighten all the screws, we'll make sure it's not clogged anywhere. Good general maintenance, we'll do that for free. We also have commercial carpet cleaners that we'll let you borrow for free anytime you like. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay. Another thing about the Riccar that we really like is that when you use your foot right here to tilt that handle back like this, if you want to go flat, this is so you can go over registers now. But if you want to go flat, just take your foot, pop it down like that. This will go all the way down, it'll go underneath most beds, for example. It's pretty maneuverable. It's very easy to push because of the free-floating adjustable head. It'll automatically adjust on your height of carpeting. It's our most popular vacuum cleaner. It's also the vacuum cleaner that my wife and I have at home. This is exactly the machine that we use. We have more expensive vacuum cleaners here, but this is the one that we use. We sell this for $7.99, and there's no extra. All the things that I just told you about, all the extra things, we don't charge extra for that. That's just the store policy that we have. One other thing is, if you ever pick up like a shoe or something and it stops the brush from turning, on this model, it's got something kind of unique. If you put a shoe in here, a shoelace or something, and it stops the motor from turning, stops the brush from turning, the motor will shut off just like that. And then there's a light right here that will start flashing red. And when that happens, that means that you need to pull that obstruction out of the brush. So if you pick up a cat toy, for example, you pull the cat toy back out, turn the machine off, turn it right back on, it starts right back up. Okay? That's a pretty good feature. All right? I thank you very much. We're at the Sweeper store in Wooster, Ohio. The phone number is 330-345-211. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.